Cleopatra, a wife, a mother, and a beautiful queen captured the world's attention. There are so many mysteries behind this goddess, and now the archaeologists have found the most fascinating discoveries about this queen, which will indeed change history. Are you as curious as I am? Let us dive into the terrifying discovery at Cleopatra's tomb in Egypt, which will change history. Cleopatra was once the most powerful woman in the world, but evidence of Egypt's last queen has vanished from history. A famous archaeologist found a significant temple during Cleopatra's reign. It's been 2,000 years since the death of this powerful queen, and there is no shortage of mysteries. Kathleen Martinez has been a criminal lawyer for the past 20 years. She even said that she took Cleopatra as a case. She was obsessed about knowing more about this beautiful queen, which took her to Alexandria in northern Egypt. Most historians and archaeologists believe that this was the capital when Cleopatra was the queen, but the waves have sunk that city. The archaeologists have found her palace, and they do believe that her tomb must also be somewhere near there. Kathleen was so clever that she had some other theories regarding the tomb of Cleopatra. In 31 BC, Cleopatra and her lover Antony were defeated by the Roman navy. After that, Cleopatra and Antony fled to Egypt and committed suicide. However, according to Kathleen, the suicide was a plan to prevent the body of Cleopatra from falling into the hands of the vengeful Romans. She mentioned that when she closely looked into her history, she understood that the last days of Cleopatra were mostly like a ritual, and thus her body could be buried somewhere under a temple. Then she found a temple where the tomb of Cleopatra could be found, Taposiris Magna. This is 40 kilometers away from Alexandria. Experts believe that this temple was unfinished and unimportant, but what Kathleen found there will change everything. Kathleen first took permission from the Egyptian authorities to dig. They gave her 2 months to prove that she could do something by digging there. 8 weeks passed and there was nothing to prove her theory. But on the last day, all were so desperate to find something. Kathleen noticed there was a depression in a place, and when they dug through that they found a shaft. The shaft was so deep with holes to go down and up. This led to 2 hidden chambers. She found paint on the walls. By seeing this shocking discovery of Kathleen, the authority has permitted her to continue further operations. She then focused on the Temple of Osiris, the god of death. This led to another important discovery. She discovered a set of extremely rare and fragile tablets. They believe that this tablet says about the temple's inauguration. She proved that whatever is written about this temple is wrong. She then found the temple of the goddess Isis. She cleaned it and found 200 coins. What was shocking was that the coins had the face of Cleopatra imprinted on them. She was only a step away from finding her queen. Kathleen then found a shaft, which is 25 meters deep. She found 2 secret passages underground, but she eventually reached a dead end. She found a piece of skull and pottery that can play a crucial role in this journey. She found 8,000 artifacts since then. When she started to explore outside of the temple, she discovered a necropolis that had over 800 skeletons, and some mummies' skulls were encrusted with gold. The way the mummification was done directly links the period to Cleopatra's era. Inside the temple, she unwrapped the mysteries of one more shaft, which contained the bones of a pregnant woman. But this is not the bones of the famous queen, Cleopatra. In the northwest corner of the temple, she found another shaft. With the help of GPR, the archaeologist found 2 cavities, which may be the tombs that are expected to be the final resting place of the Queen Cleopatra and her lover, Mark Antony. Kathleen is on the verge of finding Cleopatra's tomb. Now the world is waiting for the most fascinating discoveries regarding ancient Egypt. She said that Cleopatra's tomb is beneath the temple and won't stop this operation until she finds the tomb of Cleopatra. But what we know is, guys, whatever she discovered has made a crucial impact on history, and she proved many theories wrong about the temple. All the discoveries that were made by Kathleen till now link to the age of Cleopatra. If you enjoyed this jaw-dropping discovery about Cleopatra and her mysteries, don't forget to smash that like button and show us some love by subscribing if you haven't already.